Hey space enthusiasts, today we're diving into an incredible journey through history to explore how Russia shaped the way we venture into the cosmos. You know, when most people think about space travel, NASA often comes to mind first, but the Russian space program has been absolutely groundbreaking from the very beginning. Let me take you back to October 4th, 1957. The world held its breath as a small silver sphere called Sputnik 1 became humanity's first artificial satellite. This was Russia's first major victory in the space race, and it changed everything. But they weren't done yet. Just a month later, they sent the first living being into orbit, a dog named Laika. Though she didn't survive the journey, her sacrifice paved the way for human spaceflight. Speaking of human spaceflight, we can't talk about Russian space achievements without mentioning Yuri Gagarin. On April 12, 1961, this brave cosmonaut became the first human to orbit Earth in his Vostok 1 spacecraft. Imagine being the first person to see our beautiful blue planet from space. What a moment. The Russian space program also pioneered many technologies we still use today. The Soyuz spacecraft, first launched in 1967, has become one of the most reliable space vehicles ever created. In fact, after the space shuttle program ended in 2011, Soyuz was the only way for astronauts to reach the International Space Station for nearly a decade. But here's something fascinating that many people don't know. Russian rocket engines have been powering American rockets for years. The RD-180 engine, designed by Russians, has launched numerous U.S. military and NASA satellites into orbit. Talk about international cooperation. Russia's influence on space travel goes beyond just missions and technology. They developed unique training methods for cosmonauts that space programs worldwide still use today. Their contribution to space station technology, starting with Salyut 1 in 1971, helped establish the foundation for long-duration space habitation. Today, despite political tensions on Earth, space remains one of the few areas where international cooperation continues. The International Space Station is a perfect example of how Russian and Western space technology can work together harmoniously. Looking to the future, Russia continues to play a crucial role in humanity's space endeavors. From developing new rockets to planning lunar missions, their influence on space travel remains significant. Before we wrap up, here's a mind-blowing fact. Russian scientists were theorizing about space travel way back in the late 19th century. Konstantin Tsiolkovsky, known as the father of spaceflight, laid out the fundamental principles of rocket propulsion in 1903, years before the first airplane flight. If you've enjoyed this journey through Russia's space history, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating space content. Leave a comment below sharing what aspect of Russian space history you find most interesting. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Remember, space